Well, oil prices are surging as fears grow that the Israel-Iran conflict could disrupt critical supply routes. Crude oil prices surged from just under $70 to near $75, a jump of more than 8%. It's the biggest spike in 3 years, and it's already rippling through global markets. Brent crude, the global benchmark, came close to $79 a barrel before pulling back slightly. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most important energy routes in the world. This narrow waterway sits between Iran and Oman and carries nearly 20 million barrels of oil each day. Now, if Iran moves to block or disrupt it, analysts say oil prices could shoot past $100 and fast. Now, this has put Wall Street on edge, with all the major indices opening in the red after they nearly reached all-time highs earlier this week. Joining us now, NewsNation anchor Connell McShane to break it all down. Connell, great to have you this morning. So we know the market looks ahead. How likely is a supply chain disruption that's now being priced in?
I think a lot depends, Kelly, and good to see you as well, on what Iran does next here. Some say their options are limited. So if one of those options that they choose, and we've seen this from them before, is to kind of mess around in the Strait of Hormuz, as you were talking about, that's where the analysis comes. And a number of analysts have mentioned this, saying that you could see $100 oil. Now, what's slightly encouraging this morning is that, to your point, we did go up to 74 on what West Texas crude, which is the benchmark here in the United States. Now we're back under 71. As I'm looking at it now, it's only up by 6%. With the market, the stock market down, not by as much. So we've come off of those highs in the overnight when we had the 7-8% gains. I think that's a pretty good sign because people are looking at it, and maybe the worst fears in the short term, which would have been a strike on Iranian oil facilities, the nuclear facilities were the target, do not seem to have necessarily come to fruition. But the Strait of Hormuz, that's where we're watching. And if there's something that happens there, and again, that's been a place where Iran has gone to in the past, then you have the disruption you're talking about. By the way, most of, if not almost all of Iran's oil, like 90%, goes to China. Iran's good for about 3 or 4% of the world's oil supply, but China gets about 10, 12% of its oil from Iran. So that's the place to watch and how all of this comes together.
Yeah, really important perspective there. So the U.S. shifting resources in the region now. How high on the priority list, Connell, is the transportation of oil?
Well, it's always, I think it's higher, to the earlier point, if you're China, right? Because that's where you're reliant. And people say, how does what's happening in the Middle East matter for kind of geopolitics and the rest of the relationships we have in the United States? And I think vis-a-vis China and the oil trade, that's where it matters. Because if you take 10 or 12% of China's oil supply off the table, that's a big blow to China. Obviously, would be big for Iran as well. Again, the Iranians don't really account for much of the rest of the oil, like coming to the United States or to other countries in Western Europe. It's really they send about 9 of the 10 barrels that they put into the market into China. So again, that's the place to watch. But again, so far today, we've been able to avoid the worst. A 6% rise, though, in global oil is going to have an effect at the pump here in the United States. We'll go up a little bit. So we'll look for those gas prices. They always go up faster than they come down, to probably go up at least a little bit here over the next few days.
Yeah, it always feels that way, at least. Connell, a big weekend coming up. I know you're going to be covering the military parade. Do you see any impacts to the parade out of all of this?
It's interesting, we're here in Washington. We'll have the show from here this afternoon, and then we'll be here for special coverage tomorrow, leading up to Leland and Anna, who are coming on at 6 p.m. Eastern time. It isn't interesting. We were just talking about this before I came on, how the top story when we were getting ready for this maybe last week was without a doubt the military parade. It seems like 4 or 5 things have topped it since then, not the least of which is the conversation we're having about the conflict between Israel and Iran. That said, the troops are here, the tanks are rolling in, so to speak, and we'll also watch the counter protests that are planned for so many cities around the country, not necessarily this one, but other cities outside of Washington tomorrow. So it should be an interesting day, and it's on top of all the news we're covering. Never a dull moment.
Yeah, it never seems to be a dull moment. All right, Connell McShane, great to see you. We'll be watching this weekend. And tomorrow, NewsNation does have special coverage of the Army's 250th celebration. Leland Vittert and Anna Koyman host Tribute to America, a live NewsNation special. Coverage begins at 6. That is 5 Central Time.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.